Yo, what's up guys, Teacher Paul over here, and today we are reacting to a video that called my attention. The title is Why No One Smokes in Sweden, and I find that a little bit odd. No one smokes in Sweden? We're gonna watch the video and find out. This is from a channel called Bloomberg Quick Take, and let me know if you smoke, if you don't smoke, why or why not. And hey, I think that's a very healthy thing to do. Avoid smoking. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let's go.
This is Morton. He's 20 years old and has just picked up a few fresh packs of snus at a shop in central Stockholm on his lunch break.
I have been snoozing for...
What is snoozing?
I just think it's relaxing.
Snus is a tobacco product that comes in small pouches. It's tucked under the lip to get a nicotine buzz.
Wait, isn't that bad for your gums? I heard, I think India has a lot of those, like chewing tobacco, and the United States too. But it feels like it's bad for your teeth and gums. I don't know. I'm just guessing because it's right under your lip there. I don't know. I feel like I would get a mouth ulcer just by thinking of it.
In small pouches, it's tucked under the lip to get a nicotine buzz. And depending on who you ask, snus is the reason why Sweden has just about quit smoking.
Interesting. Is it a healthier option though?
Only 5 point...
I think it's a healthier option for secondhand smoking, because if there's no smoke, I can't be affected by it. You know, you can, because you're doing that, but I can't. So it's interesting. It's interesting. It's an interesting option. It's better for the environment, no pollution. It's better for the people around you. But is it better for you as a person? I don't know. Let's watch.
Only 5.6% of Swedes smoked in 2022. That's the lowest percentage in Europe and within touching distance of the 5% target, where a country can declare itself smoke-free.
Bro, Italy is not even there. I think Italy is the #1 smoking country in Europe. Not sure. Greece, you guys smoke a lot.
Smoke-free. Swedish smoking rates have fallen by over half in the past 15 years. Today, only 5% of men and about 6% of women smoke. But about 15% of the population uses snus, mostly men, but women are a fast-growing market.
Snus.
Women tend to use nicotine pouches.
Let me ask you also, I know I'm pausing the video a lot, but this is more of a curiosity of mine, and so don't mind that. Are you allowed to snus in private places, like during a work environment, during a meeting? How does that work? And also, is 39 is it kronas? Is that expensive? How does it equate against the cigarette?
Are a fast-growing market. Women tend to use nicotine pouches, a relatively new product that appeared less than a decade ago. Think of them like snus, but with no tobacco. Instead, they're made of plant fibers combined with nicotine.
I'm at Nicoteket. This is a nicotine store.
It looks so clean.
Like this, you can find a veritable plethora
of nicotine products. It looks like a pharmacy.
Vapes, nicotine pouches, and traditional snus. The one thing you won't find here are cigarettes.
Snus.
Okay, but I don't think vaping is healthier. Why would they sell vape if... Well, I don't know if this is healthy either, so...
Are cigarettes.
Snus has been part of the Swedish popular culture for more than 200 years. Now, it's making a comeback.
Interesting.
Snus fans say Sweden's centuries-long experiment provides the roadmap for the rest of the world to finally quit using cigarettes. But policymakers and health...
But that's the thing. Sweden is always finding solution for the rest of the world. Sweden is you know, you guys have the best solutions for simple problems. Well, not simple, but for complicated problems.
Comeback. Snus fans say Sweden's centuries-long experiment provides the roadmap for the rest of the world to finally quit using cigarettes. But policymakers and health advocates are divided over its use. In the EU, there are hints legislators could move to ban tobacco-free nicotine pouches. That would represent a severe economic threat to nicotine pouch makers. Products like
Interesting,
vapes
but
and
why?
snus
That's
were
the
once
question.
seen as competitors to big tobacco's core business, but these days they're embracing them as so-called reduced-risk products. Last year, global tobacco giant Philip Morris International bought Swedish Match, which owns several domestic snus and nicotine pouch brands.
This is proof that the big corporates, the tobacco corporates, the pharma corp, every big corporation, they're not in it for the product. They're in it for the business. And if the business is shifting, they will shift. It's not that like they're advocates for tobacco because they want to. It's just because it makes them money. So if snus is the next big thing, even in the United States, they will shift, and they just want to see their profit margins go up. So, normally companies go with what the consumer is going, with the consumer trends.
It's time to work toward the common goal of delivering effective policies that make cigarettes a historical artifact, a museum piece, collecting dust behind glass cases.
The global market for nicotine pouch makers is projected to soar from about $2 billion in 2022 to as much as $17.6 billion by 2029. Alternative nicotine products represent an existential lifeline to big tobacco, offering a gradual sales shift from cigarettes to what they say are less harmful products.
Vaping is not less harmful. Can you imagine the amount of chemicals you need to give the flavor of something artificial? I would say that is more harmful than a natural plant, such as tobacco. None of them are healthy for you. That's a known fact. But you can do whatever you want, right? It's your hobby and your habit. But I don't think that an artificial chemical is healthier than something natural. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert, and I don't even smoke, so I don't even know anything about anything. I'm just curious.
Despite growing snus use, Sweden boasts the lowest tobacco-related cancer rates for European men. And in 2019, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration declared 8 varieties of Swedish Match snus less risky than cigarettes. The regulator said use of such smokeless tobacco products poses lower risks of cancer.
Interesting.
Still, nicotine is highly addictive. It can elevate blood pressure, contribute to cardiovascular diseases, and aggravate heart issues and other health problems.
Of course, I'm mostly worried about that we're now seeing a whole new generation of nicotine addicts.
I thought it looked good, and I wanted to try. I just kept going.
Aw, man.
And it's hard to stop. I'm kind of stuck.
Aw,
Bought into the
sorry for him.
industry story about snus as a smoke
He's so young.
product.
Kogström instead attributes Sweden's low smoking rates to restrictions put in place in the 1990s.
Sweden was one of the first countries to introduce smoke-free workplaces and introduced age limit on buying cigarettes and tobacco products. And these are measures that have been proven effective in reducing smoking in Sweden.
Nice. So is Sweden like a very health conscious country? Because here in the UK, that's where I live, they have taxes for sugar, they have taxes for a lot of different things, and they kind of help you with your health consciousness. But I think Sweden is taking a step forward and helping their population.
With a flurry of new nicotine products entering the market, it is key for governments to get a handle on best practices and policies.
We're not there yet, and we see inequalities in terms of smoking rates depending on your level of income and education. So we still have a lot more to do before becoming a smoke-free country.
What does she mean by that, though? Okay, well, that's interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, because, this is possibly a solution. or it could be a bigger risk, because when you think something is healthy and when it's shared as a healthy option, people rush to it because they want to be healthier. But if it turns out to not be healthier, then you're inducing a lot of people who would never have touched a cigarette to try something that might be even more harmful, to them. Like, people don't consider vaping as smoking, and they think it doesn't do any harm because it's all vapor, right? It's all just water or whatever it is. But I don't think that's the case. I think these things become a little bit more appealing, especially for the younger generation, and they make it, with a different taste. Watermelon, they do a lot of different things. Strawberries, scent. They do a lot of things to invite people to it. People who would find tobacco or cigarette smell repulsive, they start vaping because it smells good. It maybe tastes good. I don't know. I've never tried it. And it might be doing as much harm or even more harm than the cigarette. And also, it's not an ugly thing. I don't suppose it is, because when you buy a cigarette pack, it has all the cancer pictures and stuff like that. In any case, guys, as I said, I don't know anything about anything. I'm just curious, and I would rather if you guys answer a few questions. If you have access to the research, I'm just out here reacting to interesting stuff that I find on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want to request a video, link is in the description or the pinned comment. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Now you can get full access to exclusive content, special reactions to shows, series, anime, full movies, and even request a video of your choice. Just become a YouTube member or join Buy Me a Coffee today. Find out more, the link is in the description.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game.